Hello and welcome back today for a new video. We're back on the ARK again. We love the ARK, don't we? And we're back on the Crystallized map. Today I'm going to do a top 10 video. I'm going to be doing a top 10 most useful items in the game. And this Scorpion wants me badly, doesn't he? That's a shame, isn't it? Alright, number one, we're going to be looking at Bola. There's a party over here. I'm going to try and Bola everything. Saw a party over here somewhere. Oh yes, party commencing. So we're just going to use the Bola to... Oh my days. Okay, Bola Jew. Why's my Bola not working? Bola Jew. Miss Jew. Bola Jew. Right, they're all high levels. What the hell? So I'm just going to kill them all. See? How useful the Bola is. If I was a beginner, there's no way I'd be able to kill all those guys. Or at least it buys you some time to run away, you can fight them, or you can, you know, it's easy hide really. Once you actually get enough hide to make a couple, you could just Bola parasols and stuff. Number two most useful item for me in the game is the Pike. As you can see, these guys are slow. It works really well against slow, angry things. Like you can knock them back. Can't even get near me. And he's dead. Even in PvP it works well if, like, you know, if someone's coming at you with a sword, you're probably going to beat him if you have a pike, because you can knock them back. I learned that the hard way, by the way, because there was one time where I went in with a sword, and some guy had a pike, and I couldn't even hit him. All he did was back up and do this to me, and couldn't hit him, and he killed me. That was when I was a bit of a noob at the game. Now I'm a beast! That's number two. Alright, so third most useful item in the game is going to be narcotics. We've got 20 here, but obviously you need narcotics to tame things, you need them to make trank arrows, you need them to make trank darts, all that stuff for taming, and obviously taming is a big part of this game, so I'm just going to craft some trank arrows just to show you, because I've got 20 in my inventory, so yeah. 20 trank arrows coming right up. So yeah, that's number three. Just straight in there with the narcotic. Alright, so number four is going to be the crossbow. So I got my crossbow out here. Honestly, the biggest annoying thing for me when starting out fresh on a map is not having a decent crossbow. Like, even with primitive it's annoying. But like when you have a decent crossbow, like honestly, it's probably one of the best things in the game. You can use it with arrows, and like it does a lot of damage to, like, you know, anything that you want to attack from range. Put a grapple in it. You can grapple up to places with it which you can't reach if you know, on foot without one. And yeah, big part in taming, because I think crossbow is the most widely used weapon for taming anything really. Because obviously it's cheap and cheerful, you know. And just back it up. Have that. There you go. Easy as anything. That is going to be number four on the list of most useful items in the game. Fifth most useful item in the game is going to be the GPS. Go anywhere on the map, you can find your location. It's good for finding, like, if you don't know the map and you're looking for your mates, you can't find them if they have a GPS, and you do as well. You can easily find them with these. On the websites and stuff, there's like coordinates of caves and stuff like that. Easy to find the caves if you have a GPS, so that is going to be the fifth most useful item in the game. Sixth most useful item in the game is going to be the Spyglass. Contributes a lot to taming stuff, basically, or like if you're scoping out someone's base or whatnot. Like you can scope people out. If there's a person that you're scoping out, of your Spyglass reticle on them, you can see their level and all that stuff. See who it is. But yeah, if you didn't have one, you wouldn't be able to see that guy's level. You'd have to go up to him and let him eat you, so you can see his level, basically. So yeah, that is going to be number 6 on the list of most useful items in the game. The seventh most useful item in the game is going to be the whip. And here is your whip right here in my hand. So I find this is more of a kind of utility thing. Like, it's great for like getting your dinos. Like obviously this Anklo here, he's overweight. I can't move him. He's completely overweight. I'm sure most people know the best way to do metal runs is just like carry your Anklo, Quetz or RG or whatever you have, and just over encumber him because he obviously has lower weight on all the 45 for metal, 300, which would be 300 weight in your inventory, wouldn't it? So, but yeah, he can't move. Poor guy can't move. He's stuck. He's just stuck in one place. But say if my forge was here, my industrial forge, obviously I'm not going to be able to reach him from there. But if he had the whip, kapowie! You can whip him over there. When he's over encumbered, he can still move with the whip. Also, I'm not sure if it's a thing anymore, but back in the day, you could like whip people off their dinos. So like if someone picks you on like a pterodon or something, you can actually just whip them off it, and obviously it knocks them off. I don't play PvP anymore. I used to, like when the game first was released, but you know, when Scorched Earth came out, that was a really good tactic too. You know, there was so many ways you can go about, you know, someone picking you, but it was a new thing. Or you could actually just whip them off it while he's picked you. You could even whip them off quets and stuff. I got whipped off a quets when I picked someone on a quets, and it was like, how the hell can you whip someone off a quets? I was on a platform saddle, like, and he whipped me off the saddle somehow. But yeah, fair enough. That is going to be number 7 on the list. The 8th most useful item in the game is going to be pump action shotgun. I might just try and kill these guys. Like, you can use this shotgun or the other one. Like, I think both of them are decent enough, like, either way. Oh my god. So we're going to boulder some of these guys. Oh god, he's around me. Bash! Oh, there's still a guy that's alive. Die! As you can see, they do a lot of damage. Boom! Oh, I've run out of ammo. Shit. Ha! Do you want some friends? You're already dead, in ya? Ooh. That guy's running from me now. He's scared. Where did he go? Ah! That! See, I just wiped out a right crew of saber. Obviously, it does 200 damage, but you know. These are actually quite common to find in the world. This one's a double barrel one, but yeah, it's super strong. That is going to be number 8 on the list. I need a drink. I've got no canteen. That's great. So number 9 is going to be a very, very basic one. It's actually going to be the sleeping bag, which we know is probably one of the most used items in the game. And if you're going into somewhere where you think you're going to die, you can just whack sleeping bags down. And if you die, you can respawn there. Just straight away. Do remember to space them out a bit, because I think if you do place them too close together, you'll still have a cooldown. If I planted that one there and planted one, say over here, and I died instantly after I respawned, probably would still be able to spawn without a cooldown. So that is the 9th most useful item in the game. Let's move on to number 10. And 10th and final item in the game that is the most useful, I think, is the cheeky Cryopod. Obviously, I haven't been in the game for too long, considering the game's been out 5 years, but it's just amazing, like, that they implemented this in the game, because say if, like, I tamed something, you know, and had to walk it all the way back to base. Say if I tamed a parasite, like, 10 billion miles away from my base, I could just cryopod him and just fly back with any, you know, pterodon, whatever. Just, it's so good. So, that is going to be number 10 on the list. And that will conclude the video. That is my 10 most useful items in the game of ARK. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please feel free to check out the channel if you did. There's plenty more videos on there, plenty more to come. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.